Welcome to Alumni Experiences. I'm Sarah Fuller with SFA's Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture. The goal of our Alumni Experience series is to catch up with our friends and recent alumni, learn more about their career journey, and gain insight and advice that may benefit our current and prospective students. So today we're joined by Hunter Walker, who earned a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with an emphasis in horticulture at SFA. And he is currently the lead agronomy manager at Flying Feather Orchards, which is a 1,000-acre hazelnut farm in Newberg, Oregon. And in addition to his role at Flying Feather Orchards, he is also the owner and pilot for Cascade Drone Imaging and Analytics. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah. So were you always interested in horticulture, or was that something that developed over time?
So I've always been interested in horticulture, and food production is always really interested me. And yeah, I think Jared Barnes really got my passion going for food production, and that's kind of what led me into the farm industry.
Nice. So what made you choose to come to SFA?
So SFA was so I was born in Lufkin, and during my teenage years moved up to the North Texas area, and I really wanted to go back to my roots, and I think SFA was a really good choice for kind of the degree I was looking for. It's a really good forestry and agricultural college. So
Awesome. So how did you discover your current job all the way up in the Pacific Northwest?
So I was looking kind of all around. I didn't know if I wanted to stay in Texas or if I wanted to move, somewhere else. I was thinking a little more local, but I got a really good job opportunity around Woodburn, Oregon, growing hops and nursery stock, it was fun, but it was very strenuous. So it was a lot of 14-hour shifts, and ended up finding this job that was a lot more rewarding, in my opinion. I love hard work, but I did want some weekends off to go play around in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, for sure. So I have no background in hazelnuts or even the running of an orchard. So what does a day in the life of Hunter look like? What are your responsibilities?
So as the agronomy manager, I manage a lot of I do some people management, but more so I get to do a lot of scientific things like IPM management. I set up an IPM program here. We do as well. We started with some biologicals for brown marmorated stink bugs. So I was breeding parasitic wasps for the farm for a little bit. A lot of pesticide sprays, herbicide sprays, kind of setting up a good rotation that's environmentally friendly, but also effective, right? So we got to do that. And I do a lot of irrigation work, also do a lot of tractor. I get to be on a tractor 12 hours some days, and I get to also do a lot of scientific soil analysis. So yeah, it's everything I ever wanted, really.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So in addition to that, you also maintain a side business, flying drones. So what sort of imagery do you capture?
So yeah, I do a NDVI, which is normalized difference vegetation index. I'll actually look at the reflective light coming off of chlorophyll, and that's able to map and measure weak spots in the orchard that maybe could be from water stress, or maybe too much water, maybe flooding in the roots. You can also see pests and disease. That way, I mainly fly for a lot of vineyards up here. There's a lot of wineries. So I've been able to get in really well with the vineyard industry, and also some orchard work. So.
Oh, that's really cool. I've never thought about using, drone technology to monitor all that. That's so neat.
Right.
And gosh, I can imagine it improves efficiency so much on, those
it does. So you're able to target more localized areas. And so instead of spraying your whole orchard with one pesticide, if it's only in one area, you can save, hundreds of thousands of dollars with how herbicide and pesticide costs are this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, part of the reason for doing, this video series is we're hoping to gain or provide advice and perspectives to help guide our current students. And so is there something you wish you would have known or done your time as a student at SFA that would have made your time here more, easy or meaningful?
Yeah, so I'm actually really happy I did the student work program under Greg Grant, Dr. Creech, and Dr. Jared Barnes. Those three as mentors outside of the classroom were really well received by myself and gave me a lot of experience. So I would say to any students looking to kind of get some experience outside of the classroom, even it's, volunteer work. If you don't have time to work with the professors, volunteer work, that's really nice on a resume.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Were
I do
you-
wish, in regards of I wish there was more, technology's becoming really prevalent in agriculture, artificial intelligence, drones and such. Maybe a more emphasis on technology. And I know Dr. Jared Barnes has a drone, and I think Cole Havey as well is
Oh
really,
yeah.
really in favor of drones. So that's good that that's prevalent within the degree.
So what is one piece of advice that you would give students as they prepare to apply for jobs and enter the workforce?
So I think having a specialized, like an emphasis within your emphasis, let's say. So if you're really big into technology, look at getting certifications on top of getting your degree. And then on top of, that, there's some great technology certifications you can get. There are, for if you want to be a spray technician, maybe getting your pesticide or herbicide license. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great advice. Cool. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Not that I know of, really. I would say that I would really emphasize that people get more certifications on top of their degree and experience.
Yeah.
Whether that's working outside of your education or, like I said, volunteering. Get to know your professors really well. I think going after hours into class and asking questions and really being engaging would be a really big proponent of who's going to hire you, how much you're going to make in the future, and are you going to get into a job that you really, really enjoy. I think focusing on those things are very important while in school and after school, really.
Yeah, that's great. That's great advice. I think that's been kind of a common theme that all of our alumni have said, is get to know your professors. It really makes a difference. So,
and that's what's so great about SFA, honestly, is that you really do have the chance and opportunity to get to know your professors. And all the professors that I've ever met, they were really open to talk after hours and just explain more in detail and offer more opportunities after classroom experience.
awesome. Cool deal. Well, thanks for chatting with us today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, and stay warm.
All right. Thanks, you too.